What's up YouTube, welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm gonna show you how I go about making a dark pop or alternative pop like Chase Atlantic, especially like the song Cold Nights.
Go and tell your friends I lost it. If you tell them often. 12 weeks in the cold.
First of all, I based this entire production around an a cappella from Austin Hull of his song 100 Ways.
Can I persuade you? I wanna take you right back to my place, yeah.
Which I thought was the perfect reference a cappella for this style. I did some processing to his vocals already, like without anything it sounded like this.
I've been sitting here sipping on the clear tequila poured over ice. I see you there now.
Added an auto-tune pro for formant shifting and some manipulation.
I've been sitting here sipping on the clear tequila poured over ice.
OTT.
Sitting here sipping on the clear tequila poured over ice.
Some soothes to tame the low mids.
Sitting here sipping on the clear tequila poured over ice.
And for the drums, it starts with this pattern. So if you watched my previous video on how to make a song like Chase Atlantic, the drums are basically the same, I just have a different arrangement here. The kick here is the same as that video, made this one in kick 2. The snare is a combination of 1, 2, 3, 4 layers, 4 layers, and it sounds like this. The first layer is this. Second, this is a transient layer, another transient plus mid layer, and this overtone hit that is used in Cold Nights throughout the song. There's also this triplet kick fill. This is how the kick and the snare sound together right now. There's this reverb percussion hit on every second snare to make it more interesting. With the vocals, the drums sound like this. There are a lot more percussions to make the entire bit really interesting because it's very empty in nature, so we have to fill in every pocket we get with ear candy to make it not boring to our ears. A triplet percussion thing on every downbeat and some more percussions to fill in the gaps. Here you can hear in the percussion I have done some more ear candy things like having an LFO tool automate. So it just turns on in that specific part with a swell. So with the vocals, the drums sound like this.
I've been sitting here sipping on the clear tequila poured over ice. I see you there now. I see where goddamn you look so high. I know my face.
Already it's so Cold Nights to be honest, so let's keep going. And the next thing we have here is the main bass, which is a reese that I made in Serum. Sounds like this. It's just a saw wave with 15 voices and a low pass filter. I have some added processing here, some R bass to add some more sub harmonics to the bass, and a Pro MB to tame those low ends back, like here you can see. And now with Pro MB, it's much more controlled here. So that's it for the first half of the verse, and in the second half we have some more additions. We have this extra hi-hat loop that comes in, a virtual ride crash sample, some more percussion loops. And before the second half of the verse starts, we have this reese as a transition element. Since I also make a lot of dubstep, I love using dubstep elements into pop productions because growls and reeses like these really add up to the uniqueness of a beat. And it sounds really fresh, to be honest. I have this extra pluck melody that plays in the back as an addition to the harmonic elements of the song. Which is just a plug preset from Make Pop Music. So as you can hear, there are a lot more bass glitches happening here. And also layered with this, I just process the vocals in a weird way, which acts like a perfect layer with the bass glitches. There's also this growl here. Little pauses like these, interesting surprise elements, really add up and make up a good Chase Atlantic song in my opinion. And then we head to the pre-chorus, which sounds like this. There are no drums, just a simple transition and the vocals with the piano. Some melodic loops that I found on Splice. The same plug melody from before but on a different preset. A synth pad. An impact starting off the pre-chorus. A lot of risers that lead to the main chorus. And then the chorus hits. For the drums, we have the same exact drums but with a lot of additional hi-hat loops like these. An additional transient layer for the snare, starting off with this virtual riot crash sample. And then the same piano and the melodic loop. Since it's a Chase Atlantic song, we're gonna abuse atmospheric elements into this beat. So for that, we're gonna have a lot of pads. Just having this amazing atmospheric bed for the chorus. And for the bass, we're gonna switch to a really heavy 808. With a lot of these slidey boys because again, a bass glitch that leads to the second half of the chorus. Our plug melody comes back. So this is basically how 100 Ways sounds like in the style of Golden Lights.
I've been sitting here, sipping on the glass, you kill my plate of eyes. I see you there, not just you out, goddamn, you looking so fine. I'm in my fears and you in my ears, and you got me losing my mind. You got me wasting my time, but girl, you got your mind. Baby, you know that I'm bad, but let me take you to the back. I see the look in your eyes, I know you want to take a dive. We get the body to the club, I head on over to my car, yeah. Hopping the wire, split, and maybe spend a couple miles, yeah. I tell you all the things I wanna do. We sitting in my love, and on the phone. We're having drinks, and maybe have a few. It's just to me and you. Can I push you? I wanna take you right back to my place, yeah. I'm just feeling a hundred different ways, yeah. And we don't have to turn off like it's so big, yeah. Let's make me feel, yeah. We're going to the best of fucking ways, yeah. I'm driving to you, baby, like a lady, yeah. And we don't have to turn off like it's so big, yeah.
So this is how I go about making a song like Cold Nights, and hope you enjoyed the video and learned something. So if you did, leave a like on this video, it helps a lot, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And see you next Friday. Bye bye.